everybody, and welcome to yet another Transformers review with me and my dad here.
Hey y'all. Yep, today we're going to be taking a look at
a character that is from the Beast Wars cartoon, but this figure that we got here is not from the Beast Wars cartoon, but it is a repaint of the Beast Wars character, and that is the Beast Wars Pterosaur. But this is not Pterosaur. This is actually Terranotron. And he is a repaint of the Beast Wars Pterosaur. And he also came in a 2-pack with Grimlock, who is a repaint of the Beast Wars Dinobot. And I do have him, but he's in storage somewhere.
So this come in a 2-pack, and this is a repaint Pterosaur.
Yes.
Off of Beast Wars.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, if I remember correctly, this and Grimlock came in a Transformers Armada packaging, or it may be from like Universe, the Universe line from 2003, not the one from 2008, or it may be from somewhere else.
Yeah.
But let's head over to the review area and check it out. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We'll see y'all here in a minute.
And here we are at the reviewing area, and here is Terranotron, is what his name is.
And he is a repaint of
Beast Wars Pterosaur.
So he's supposed to replicate, I believe, a pterodon.
It's actually a pterodactyl.
I don't know.
I think it is a pterodactyl, if I remember.
It could be. Yeah. So he looks pretty good.
And this guy is an Autobot, or I guess you can call it a Maximal, because the Autobots, well, the Maximals are supposed to represent the Autobots, and the Predacons are supposed to represent the Decepticons.
Terracons.
And
Terracons?
no, the Predacons are supposed to represent the
Okay. Alright.
the Decepticons. And Pterosaur was a Predacon.
Right.
But this guy is an Autobot. So he's like the good guy version of Pterosaur.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yep. In the continuity, Pterosaur was kind of like Starscream.
Yes.
Always wanting to overrule over Megatron Starscream, where Pterosaur was wanting to overrule over... I forgot his name. The Decepticon, the hit bad guy for the Beast War. Megatron. But what was his name? The Megatron, what was his name in Beast War?
I think Waspiny.
No. No, Megatron has a name in Beast War. What was his name?
I don't remember, because it's been a while since I saw Beast Wars.
It'll come to me. Go ahead. It'll come to me.
But let's take a closer look at it. So, as you can see, it is like you can see a blue pterodactyl, and it does have some yellow paint on it, like on the top here. And you can see it does have the Autobot symbol here. And it does have a little bit of orange here. And also, now, I don't think the original Pterosaur doesn't have it, but on this figure here, you could see here inside his mouth, his teeth are painted white here, which the original Pterosaur figure does not have the painted in white teeth, if I remember. Because I think the original Pterosaur does not have the painted in white teeth. But he does have some nice red painted eyes here. And on the bottom, you could see like some of his robot mode kibble underneath. And underneath his wings here, you can see he does have the Autobot symbols here. And overall, looks really good. And for articulation, the head can move up and down, and of course the mouth can open. And his legs, well, his legs can move, but I'm gonna save that for the robot mode, because his legs are tapped in to these holes here. But if you have them untapped, you can move them around. but I'm gonna save that for the robot mode. So that's pretty much it for his beast mode.
Yeah,
And
that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all you got. So now we're going to get on to transforming them.
And he is one of those flip formers. Like, it's one of those basic class transformers.
In other words, he has like a spring-loaded mechanism in his body that's going to help him transform once you activate the lever. And the lever's what, on the tail?
Yes, and it's also on the beast mode head here. So what you would do is you would take the back of the tail and untap it. And as you untap it, these here, which will become his legs, will extend out, and his beast mode head will spring back. And then you just bring down the beast mode head. And to show you from the bottom here, and you just straighten up his head, take his legs, untap them from these holes here to these pegs, and flip up his feet, which will make his robot mode hands. And the legs, you just rotate his knees around, flip up his feet, and you're done.
Yeah, his wings don't fold in or anything.
No.
They're more or less molded in place with the body.
Yes.
So
Although I do wish that his wings would be on a hinge joint so you can fold them in or fold them somewhere so that way his back could be more compact.
So, as far as him, it is basically Pterosaur, just different coloring.
And this version's an Autobot.
Right.
Instead of a Predacon. Or I guess you could call it the Decepticons.
This is the maximal version of
Pterosaur.
And if I'm right,
And we do have a little size comparison.
this is him with the original Beast Wars, and this is what
Megatron.
Megatron.
And this is the Walmart reissue version. This is not the original one.
Right, and so that's the scale right there. That's what the Beast Wars Pterosaur would look like with Megatron. But see, I thought he had another name. Maybe he didn't. Okay.
Oh, are you talking about like Barney?
Oh, no, that's okay. No, it's alright. No, it's okay. No. He could pass, but no. He's an evil Barney. No.
Yes.
But anyway, that's what this is kind of like Starscream with the G1 Megatron. He was always trying to overthrow this guy
Right.
to get leadership over the Predacons.
Predacons.
So even in that situation, you still had undermining going on. So that's where Pterosaur stands, is pretty much trying to always overthrow the big guy. Just like in G1.
And as for the color scheme of this figure, he does have some orange, like a lot more orange on him to help break up a lot of this blue. And he does have a little bit of purple on his head, his hands, and also his legs here. And getting a closer look at his head sculpt here, you can see he does have some nice silver paint on his face with some red eyes here. And going down to his feet. And here's the side view here. And the back, which is basically the beast mode, says body. And the other side here. And all around, he does look really cool. Just wish that these wings would have a hinge joint, so they can fold all the way back to make his back more compactful. But they didn't. Just like with the original Pterosaur figure, which this is a repaint of. And for articulation, he does have a ball joint at the head, ball joint at the shoulders and the elbows, ball joint at the legs, ball joint at the knees, and that's it. And he does come with a gun, but I'm missing that gun. And there is storage for the gun when he's in robot mode, and that is, you would store it in here if you don't want him wielding his gun. And you can, of course, have him hold the gun in either one of these hands. pretty much it for Terranotron. And if I had Grimlock, the repaint of Dinobot, I think both of these would look great together. Because this guy and Grimlock, who's a repaint of Dinobot, came in a 2-pack.
So, I believe that's about it.
And final thoughts for me, his beast mode looks really cool, but I just wish his wings would have a hinge joint instead of just being solid pieces of plastic.
I agree. His beast mode looks good. His robot mode looks good.
But just wish that these wings would tuck in more when he's in robot mode.
Yeah, I agree.
But everything else about him looks really cool for a basic class figure.
Yeah, and the spring-loaded mechanism that he has works really well after all these years. So I mean, kudos.
Yes.
So I like him. I don't have a problem with him.
So I think that's about it. So there you have it. Transformers Terranotron. The repaint of Pterosaur from Beast Wars. And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel.
Hey, with that said, y'all take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and we will talk to you later.
Thanks for watching.